Suzuki. Suzuki didn't get that much of an increase in power. He did actually, but it wasn't that apparent because it didn't show anything he did. So it's assumed that he might have even lost in the preliminary matches. But who was in those matches? We don't know because they glanced over that shit. The fourth season's kind of quick. The longest season is the Dark Tournament, whereas the fourth season, which is the Three Kings arc, right, is not that many episodes. Compared to, like I said, the Dark Tournament arc, which has way more episodes. This character called Suzuki was recruited by Kurama. He said, I have Shishi with me. We'll both train and be cool on the corner. He ends up training, doing his thing. And yeah, but he didn't increase, to any great degree to where he would win any fights or anything like that. That was the sad thing about this character. He didn't have the Idun box or any of those moves he had. He had no games of trickery anymore. He just had his hand skills and everything else, which weren't that great because remember in the Dark Tournament he lost to Genkai. Genkai knows a bit about martial arts and stuff, but that's still an older woman. He should have been fighting her a lot longer than that. But that's here nor there because he did get an increase in power since the Dark Tournament. So his strength's at 90, speed at 90, 81 for his durability, 90 for his endurance, 93 for his intelligence, and 92 for his experience, or 91 for his experience, my bad. 93 for his close skills, and a 90 for his range skills. 90 for his recoup, and a 96 for his hack. So his overall power score is a 90.6 for Suzuki. One of the members of Team Yura, Togi, during the Dark Tournament, was going to be on Yomi's guard, but then he was just Suzuki at the end of the day. Thumbnail shows it all. He was just on the sidelines worried about his friend. But be cool corn on the corner.